Alright, everybody, let's do it again. Eric Serra from server 57, coming back at you again. Today, as promised, I wanted to talk to you guys about the power event. It's hard to tell when this power event is going to happen because it's only really, they only really tell you that it's going to happen on their Facebook page, so I highly recommend going to the Sort of Chaos app Facebook page and following along, checking in once every day or two if you guys want to know about these events and things that are coming up in your server. So we're going to go up here to exclusive. Nope, it was rewards. That's what it is. And we're going to go into power ranking. And again, I'm looking at this from the point of view of Myra, who has no chance of being in the top 10. But obviously, if you are in the top 10 in your server, and again, we see this ends this Monday, September 12th, and it is currently the 9th. When the power ranking began, there was no special on buying or buying VIP or buying items with your diamonds. And I think, you know, the top 10, the top 10 people likely will have some sort of VIP. Either that, or they will have been one of the people that just grind the hardest and have worked very, very hard to stay in the top 10. We can see that top 10 list here in my ranking, and we go to power. So if you're down here in number 11, 12, 13, this would be a good week for you to push as damn hard as you can to get back into that top 10. And we see a lot of people exchanging, especially 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We see a lot of people fighting for those positions. Now, a lot of the times, it's not even going to be a thought like up here at Shinigamid XB, that's my spouse in the game. Pretty much no contest there, almost. I guess over 7 or almost 700,000 more power than the second place, so there's really no contest there. Unholy and Unholy will definitely have that number 2 spot. Whether Spike comes back on, Spike Alpha hasn't been playing the game much lately due to things in his life, so whether OFG can make it to that 730,000 power mark by Monday is questionable, but possible. We can see here at 695, so needs 30,000 more, 35,000 more in the next 3 days, and could buy into that, possibly. Again, I'm pretty secure down here in the fifth place spot since OFG just went to VIP 10. I used to be the 4th power, but that OFG also not only went VIP 10 but hit level 70, as we can see 70-23 here, and those that VIP 10 and above is gonna get a big experience boost, so it's hard to keep up with them. Very, very hard, especially if they are grinding hard. And then down here, and again, but I said I'm pretty secure in that number 5 spot. The next person below me is over 100,000 power behind me, so I don't have much to worry about. I'm probably not going to buy anything specifically for the power event, but just a few days before the power event is ending, we do have the limited chest, and you can see that right here under exclusive and at the bottom. And this again is, we talked about this before, buying these level 7 gems, or for me, I wish I could have planned a little bit more ahead on this one, so that I could have gotten that level, that you buy 9 of these weapon level 30s. That's your red weapon, of course. You buy 9 of those, and you get your level 55 weapon. I believe it's 55 red weapon, and then of course you would need to get the scrolls to get it to level 60, set 60, and level 70. And you get that here. See, here's the problem, is that you can spend, I believe this is 135,000 minus 13,500 is going to be 121,500 diamonds, and get that level 55 red weapon. But the problem being is that you can't make it level 60, level set 60, or level 70 without the scrolls. And we find those scrolls right here. If we go here, we see, I believe this is the weapon, yep, for level 60. There is your blueprint for that. And here is your set weapon right there, level 60 weapon scroll fragment. So you need to spend not only that 121,500 diamonds, but you need to spend 300,000 diamonds to get that scroll. And again, that goes along with this power event. If you're trying to stay in the top 10 and you want to do something big like that to help you stay in it, it's a pretty blatant ploy to get you to spend that money to buy into recharging to get all the rest of the diamonds that you need. And again, I probably will be doing that, getting to VIP 9. Probably kick in at least another $100 here on the regular one. Oh, we don't want to do that right now, though. At the bottom right, and then I'll probably be redoing my monthly cards on both my alternate and my main account. Now, let's go back, because right away when you enter a new server, I don't remember if it's within the first week or if it's within the first 2 weeks, you will have a power event where you need to be in the top 10 to have that. And again, especially right away, you're gonna have more than 10 people buying VIP. So whether you can make it into that top 10 might depend on whether you can kick in $100 on the game. I don't know. It all depends on which server you're in. But one nice thing that you need to know about is kind of how to judge yourself. Again, we're talking about the power that we have at the top left up here, 352,000. So we want to go in here to ranking, and we want to go to power rank and see where I'm listed as number 44 in the server with Myra. Okay, and we want to know whether our power matches our ranking. So if we go down here to ranking, we see I'm number 36, and that's of course Royal Arena. Now when we go into Royal Arena, we want to try to keep ourselves above that number 44. That way we know we're on track and getting as many honor points as we are deserving for our power level. And how we do that is that we fight in Royal Arena. I try not to fight way above my level, but I mean, somebody 400,000 power that's a gunner, I might have a chance of taking down in Royal Arena, and that would put me at ranking 31. The close range people like the swordsmen and the hunters, I have a little bit more difficulty, because you gotta stay away from them, otherwise they'll just attack you to death, and we are long range with our enchantress. And I'm kind of glad that I went with enchantress as an alternate and hunter as a primary, because I can kind of show you guys how to use both of those long range and short range characters. So if you're a gunner, you know, you can kind of equate that to an enchantress. If you're a hunter, you can kind of equate that to the swordsmith, or vice versa. So really, again, if you're having a tough time over here trying to keep this ranking, you see how, like, let's say I'm number 50 in ranking, but I'm level 44 in power. That's backwards. If we're having a tough time keeping this power, or our ranking above, or less than, I guess you would say, above our power level, the problem is probably gems. a lot of people don't pick up on what attributes mean. So again, if you're having problems keeping that ranking above our power level, you probably need to go watch my gem build videos, and if you're following that, you should have a much better time. Again, you have plenty of defense to make it through those. You have plenty of defense to make it through these dungeons, and a lot of times we end up running out of mana, which means one of two things: either we don't have enough mana or we're not attacking hard enough. So we really want to focus on, in those gems, on the weapon, the ring, and the artifact, getting the correct attributes and getting the best gems we can into those 3 equipment. So I hope this video has helped some of you out. You know, again, we're kind of combining things and ideas in the videos. If you guys have any questions about what I talked about again today, feel free to leave a comment or a question down below. Come and visit me in Server 57 if you wish, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Eric Serra from Server 57 signing out.